Okay, so we've made the product.
Right.
How did you go about selling it?
Good question. So originally, from the start, the game plan was TikTok. The game plan was running on TikTok organic and working with micro influencers. I had a lot of experience in that space. And so, kind of our go-to-market launch strategy was I was going to line up and find as many micro influencers as I possibly can, send them, free product, try to pay them some sort of small cash, bonus, and get them hooked. And the idea is that with TikTok, they've democratized the ability to go viral. It doesn't matter if you have 500 followers or 500,000 followers. And so instead of paying some big celebrity for their brand name and their distribution, I want to work with the smaller guys because if they make good content, they could hit the For You page, they could go viral, and therefore I'm able to stretch my marketing dollars substantially.
So you went for the quantity of smaller influencers.
Exactly.
And then are you also going for quantity with their posting amount?
Absolutely.
Or how is the actual... I want to go into this whole UGC process.
Let's go.
This is cutting edge new shit.
100%.
Drop shipping is getting really popular because you don't have to I come from the era of Facebook ads.
Okay.
And now it's anybody can post a video. If you're a drop shipper, you can just make a video on your phone.
100%.
And it has the potential because these algorithms have democratized content.
Exactly.
And so tell me just your entire UGC strategy.
Right.
From the start.
Well, so initially it started off with it being micro influencer focused. But the problem is that it was incredibly difficult to scale. For every 1,000 emails that we sent out to prospective influencers, only 30% would even bother, getting back to us. Yeah. And of those that got back to us, the vast majority of them would ask for these ridiculous rates, right? Rates that were just completely unaffordable, and I knew we were not going to be profitable if we paid them. So in order to work with one valid influencer for a good deal.
What's a valid influencer?
A valid influencer to me, valid influencer to me is somebody that has anywhere between 50,000 followers to 200,000 followers. But more importantly than their followers, creates engaging, amazing quality content that hits the For You page and gets views and gets eyeballs. Additionally, I don't really care about their price. I'm all about value, right? So if the ROI is there, the ROI is there. So for me, it's what is my kind of CPM gonna look like? And I'm shooting for a sub $1 CPM when I'm working with TikTok influencers.
Really?
Yeah, which is crazy. Yeah. But especially in the early days, again, I didn't have a lot of money. I needed to make this last, and I needed to stretch the dollars, and that's what viral marketing is. So, it was working with as many micro influencers as I possibly could, but it was incredibly challenging logistically. So eventually I was yo, this is not going to work. Because what would happen was we would have a micro influencer post about us, sales would go up, and then, they would crash the following day. And then, a week later, we'd have another micro-influencer post and sales would go up.
Just one post?
And then, one post at a time. And so, it was a roller coaster. The sales would go up and down, up and down. And so, I kind of thought to myself, in order to create longevity, in order to create something that had sustainability, and in order to create a baseline where day in, day out, we're pumping, this model would not work. I simply was not able to kind of get to the scale that I needed to. And it didn't matter, despite the fact that, I streamlined the process with VAs, scraping, influencer leads and handling outreach and doing all the back and forth. It didn't matter. It was just so time intensive and labor intensive, and influencers would steal product and just ghost us. It was just a nightmare and an organizational mess. I decided I needed to find a new model. And that's when I met.
One quick interruption to this podcast, guys. It's no question that AI is completely disrupting the way businesses operate, and these future technologies are evolving so quickly. So if you want to stay up to date and keep yourself informed, go ahead and subscribe to our free newsletter. I'll leave that in the first link in the description below. And if you want to even start a side hustle, you can actually start an AI business today. We'll even send you a free list of 100 AI business ideas if you sign up through this link.
This kid named Key, I actually met him on Twitter. And he was a content creator. He wasn't an influencer. Basically, I paid him $2,000, a flat retainer, to make 30 TikToks about my brand, one TikTok a day. And he ran the brand page at Tabs. And by day 5, some video fucking hit, blew up, went viral. And that month he generated $70,000 to $80,000 in sales. And that's when I had this holy fucking shit moment. This is the model that we need to run on, right? Because instead of always chasing after the next influencer to post about us, I was able to basically find one creator, get him on my retainer, and now it's set and forget, right? I don't need to reach out to 10,000 influencers every week. It was this guy's just pumping for me day in, day out. And then my thought process became, now what? How do I scale this? right? It's clear that this is working with Key, but now how do I do this 100 times over?
So you went from finding like these micro influencers,
Right.
50,000, 200,000 followers,
Right.
which is still quite a bit in a way.
Right.
But you were going off one after one, and they were only making one video.
Yeah, 1 or 2 videos. Sometimes I would have them come back and post 3 or 4 videos. But at the same time, like, they didn't want to saturate their audience.
Yeah.
And they don't want to put like 20 posts out about a brand. Like, it would ruin their,
Yeah.
like whole entire, like,
And everybody's hitting
account.
these people up because they have hundreds of thousands. So you're
Exactly.
competitive in that nature.
Exactly.
So then you went to a content creator who had like 5,000 followers.
No, he had no followers.
0 followers.
He had
Just
0 followers.
okay, like a new guy.
Exactly. He was a new guy, and he basically managed my Tabs brand account, and he was the face of the Tabs brand account. And every day he would make TikToks on behalf of my brand account.
Just new creative, basically.
Exactly.
And so you just try different styles, and then one hit, and that related to $80,000 in sales in one day, basically.
I wouldn't say one day.
But
It was
one-
like
okay.
over. It was over like a couple of weeks, but it was like, wow, this has crazy potential. And then my thought process was like, okay, now how do we do this with 100 fucking creators? Like, how do we bring this from $80,000 a month to $10 million a month? And the idea that I had was pretty simple, right? Clearly, it worked for Key. It worked on this one account. Let's horizontally scale
Nice.
now across 50 other creators, across 50 other independent accounts,
Genius.
and just kind of like repeat the success that we saw there. A lot of people think that you could just add more creators to the same account,
No.
and that's a fallacy.
Yeah.
And the reason being is that like the way that the TikTok algorithm works, and the way that a lot of social media algorithms work, is that they start to kind of understand the creator's ethos. They look at their style, they look at their upload schedule, they look at their consistency, and they start to basically reward good creators and push them out to people that they think would enjoy the content. Because at the end of the day, the social media platform wants retention on their app or on their platform itself. And so if you take 8 different creators and put them all on the same page, it's too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Like, TikTok doesn't know who to show the video to, right? Does it show the video to this kid, or does it show to this kid, or does it show to that kid? And when you look at the most successful TikTok accounts, they're hyper niche and hyper specific. Like, if you think about, the Cold Stone guy, you know who I'm talking
Yeah.
about? The dude that basically
of
chops
course.
up fucking
Yeah.
ice cream. Every single video is the same video. Or you look at the dude that makes the Subway sandwiches. You know that guy?
Yep.
Same exact video every single fucking time, bro. The same thumbnail, the same storytelling, the same closing, the same frame. Like, it follows a recipe, it follows a formula. TikTok loves it, viewers love it. They know it's gonna get views, and it gets pushed out and gets millions of views. So I was like, instead of having like 20 creators on one account, I'm going to basically diversify and set them up with their own individual independent account and have them be the face
You
of it.
made them accounts?
No.
Okay.
If I made the accounts, TikTok, like, my IP would be tied to 20 accounts. TikTok would be like, yo, this guy's abusing the
Yeah.
platform. He's trying to like algo hack.
Yeah.
Like, fuck this guy, we're gonna shadow ban him. So no, I let the creators create the accounts with their own email, their own password, their own phone number.
So they're making a new account then?
Yeah, they're making a new account.
Okay.
And then I give them instructions. Here, you're gonna name the account some variation of Tabs, some variation of Tabs
Oh,
Chocolate,
okay, I didn't
Tabs
know
Chocolate
that.
Company, Tabs Chocolate Co., Tabs USA, the viral chocolate. At this point, we have hundreds of accounts, thousands of accounts.
But you don't control any of them.
No. Dude, I don't want to be controlling the content. What I want to do is cast as wide of a net as possible and hit as much scale as I can. I don't want to be like in charge of the TV show. I want to own the whole entire fucking news channel, right? And my thought process is that like I have 300 TV shows going on.
Yeah.
And I don't know which one's gonna hit.
That's really smart.
It might be the prankster. It might be the grandparents. It might be the model. It might be the OnlyFans thotty. I don't know, right? Like I don't know. I can't tell you which one's gonna hit. But I know that inevitably, if I have enough content going out every single day, one is going to hit. And all I need is one to hit in order to drive serious impact in sales.
Okay, so I want to get into the details of this now.
Yo, let's go.
UGC, what does it stand
Yeah,
for?
user-generated content.
Okay, so how are you finding these people? What is the arrangement? How much do you pay?
Absolutely.
And how much instruction are you giving?
Yeah, okay. So where do I find these people? I was able to find them on Twitter and leverage my personal brand and my own following in order to kind of get them and onboard them as a TikTok content creator for my brand. And here's the thing, like, I wasn't like super picky, like, oh, you need to be like a super high performing creator, like, or like you need to have X background or whatever. It's like, no, do you have all your limbs and do you have a phone? like let's work. Let's fucking work, dude. Cause that's how, like, my product is so intrinsically viral. It doesn't take like a creative genius in order to push out good quality content with it. Like, we don't need to come up with some crazy script and story and concept in order to get views. You just need to like flash the product and boom, like 2 million views. Boom, 3 million views, right?
Wow.
Like, one of my content creators tweeted, he's like, dude, I swear to God, even a monkey could get 2 million views promoting tabs, right? So for me, it was just a numbers game. It was about how many bodies.
It validates your strategy, right?
Absolutely.
Sex chocolate just gets people's attention.
Absolutely. It was intentional from the start. Again, we did not create this brand and be like, okay, like how do we market it? We were like, yo, we know how to market it. We know how to get eyeballs. We know how to get, to drive customers. How do we create a product that is going to make that process a lot easier? And so like that, again, that was the genesis of tabs. But, for me, it was just about a numbers game. How could I bring on as many creators as I possibly could? And Twitter was kind of like my number one place. And then it was just like, referrals, right? Creators are friends with other creators. So one creator that I onboarded became 3. I was hiring anybody and everybody, and I was paying them anywhere from like $1,000 a month to $3,000 a month for 30 TikToks a month, 1 TikTok a day.
So the structure is 1 upload a day, around $1,000 to $3,000 a month. Do they have creative control?
Of course. I don't want to be there sitting there micromanaging and feeding them scripts and going back and forth with the creator. They have full creative control. Now, what I will say is that like when a video goes like viral, I send it out to all of my creators and it's like, yo, you guys all need to remake this, take notes, remake this, because the reality is with TikTok,
copy it.
Dude, with TikTok, it's not about reinventing the wheel. There's no originality with TikTok. There's no like secret formula. What's the saying? It's like, good artists copy, great artists steal, right? Same thing with TikTok, right? Like if you see a viral hit, remake that shit, chances are it will go viral again. So, whenever like a TikTok creator like hits something, everybody remakes it and oftentimes it hits again. That's like, I would say like tip number 1. Tip number 2 is, and which a lot of people don't know about, is that actually the viral video is not what drives the majority of the sales. It's the follow-up videos that drives the true conversions. So like what I optimize for is a viral video, right? To get as many views and top of funnel brand awareness as possible. But the sales come from video 2, 3, 4. Once you have the viral video, you want to respond to comments from that OG viral videos with new TikToks. And in those videos is when you sell, and you sell hard.
Okay, so explain that to me. So the first video is just like showcasing the product.
Yeah, the first video is like, how do I get eyeballs? How do I get seen? Right? Because TikTok is the Wild West. It's the cheapest CPMs of all the platforms. You can get as many impressions as as you can dream, right? So when you're creating videos, you want to optimize for eyeballs, not for conversions. Once you hit that video, that's punch number 2, right? I call it the 1-2 punch. First punch is the viral video. Okay. Second punch is, okay, now we optimize for conversions. So once you have the viral video, everybody leaves comments. What is the product? How does it work? Is this real? Is it legit? Is it a scam? TikTok allows you to make videos responding to comments from older videos. And when you respond to comments from the original viral video, it actually retargets all of the initial viewers from that original viral video.
If it's from your account?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Whoa.
So it's like video 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can make as many as you want.
It's like a free retargeting ad.
It's free retargeting.
Wow.
And in those retargeting videos is when you fucking sell the shit out of the product. You address pain points. You tell them where to shop. You tell them to go to your store and buy it right now before we sell out. Like that is where like you're pushing conversion. But don't get it twisted. You first need the viral video 1 in order to like get to that point. So you should be optimizing for virality. Once you hit virality, video 2 through 10 or 20 is when the bulk of the sales will come. I had a video that did over 30 million views. That video maybe generated $40,000 in sales that day. Itself.
Okay.
The follow-up videos generated $130,000 the next day. And for the next week, we were ripping the responding to comment videos. And that month we did close to 7 figures.
Okay, so the video goes viral on your account.
Right.
You are the one making the follow-up video of like.
No, the creator is. So the creator posts a video, it goes viral, right? Then the creator makes responding to comment videos, responding to comments from that original viral video, and they're new videos, new TikToks.
Okay, but then if you say, so say to your account, you're the creator.
Yeah.
And it's going viral. Yeah. And then I make a reaction to your comment.
That's not going to do anything.
Okay. Gotcha.
It needs to be like from the same account.
Same account.
So I have the viral video and I see a bunch of people comment, and now I'm going to respond to comments on that original viral video with like specific, conversion focused, product centric kind of TikToks that are focused on selling and actually bringing a viewer and turning them into a customer.
That's genius. I did not know that.
I didn't know that.
Free retargeting. Yeah.
Dude, I didn't know that either until, I stumbled upon this. Like it kind of fell into my lap where one of my creators started making the responding to comment videos, and we're like, holy fucking shit. I'm looking at the live view of my dashboard on my phone, and I see it like spike by like 800%. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And that's when I kind of discovered like this like little hack that is probably like responsible for the majority of my sales, at least the sales that are coming from TikTok. Now I would say we're like pretty well diversified.
Yeah.
We have a lot of other channels in the mix.
Yeah, and this is specifically for TikTok or like Instagram Reels. Like
I don't know about Instagram Reels.
Just strictly TikTok.
Strictly TikTok.
Okay, people really need to understand how different each platform is.
There are a lot of nuances and intricacies for sure.
So just to recap, basically, the first video is supposed to get their interest, get their attention.
Yes.
And then so just be like flashy, showing this chocolate. And then the next one's where you can talk about like the bullet points. This is what's great about the product. This is the price point maybe. This is like any like basically objection you want to overcome.
Exactly.
Because if you hit them with that first,
it's not going to go viral.
They're bored.
It's an ad. Nobody wants to fucking watch an ad.
But if they have an idea of what the product is, now they're interested, they will take the time to learn.
Bingo.
That makes sense.
You're basically like riding on the TikTok's algorithm and you get free retargeting, right? So it's a no-brainer.
If I wanted to do this for my company, I would go to Twitter. What do I search?
UGC,
just literally
TikTok content creator.
Hashtag UGC,
absolutely.
And then just look for people who are
like,
there
will be thousands.
What are they going to be posting? Are they going to be posting UGC?
Yeah, they're going to be tweeting about their UGC and the brands and the clients that they're working with. And that's how they find clients.
And basically for anyone who doesn't know, it's like just random people, like high school kids,
college kids, fucking grandparents, all different walks of life.
You just send them your product and they will just say, check out this product, and either you give them a script or make up content.